Hi guys, do I look like Jennifer Garner? Today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this look of hers from the draft day premiere. I'm rocking my black t-shirt because she kind of had black on in the picture and my little dainty necklace, but guys, I tried. I just have no idea how close I came and I can't wait to hear what you guys think after watching the tutorial. But today's video is a huge collaboration with about 9 other girls and I'm so happy to be a part of it. Callie from But First Coffee put it all together. It was so much work, so please go show her a ton of love. So each of us are doing a different celebrity or actress or just person that we've been told that we look like, whether that's in YouTube comments or blog comments or just on Instagram, something like that. But I just think that this was so much fun and I never thought that I would fall in love with Jennifer Garner's makeup as much as I have. When looking for pictures of a look to do, I seriously had no idea we were so similar. I love how she has more of a natural look, and even with events and stuff, she does play it up kind of like today, but she never goes super bold and dramatic. Like, she never just cakes it on and makes it look like she's trying too hard. It's always so natural and effortless, and I absolutely love it. But if you want to see how I tried to turn myself into Jennifer Garner, then please just keep watching. So to get Jennifer's beautiful glowing skin, I'm going to start out with a primer, which is something I never do. I'm going to be using the Mercier Radiance primer, I think is what it's called. And this is just going to give me a really nice base to start with. And also I have super dry, flaky skin right now, so I did moisturize before this, but I'm just going to put this on to get that really nice radiant glow. Moving on to foundation, I am sticking with Mercier and I'm going to be using their Silk Cream Foundation, and my color is Cream Ivory. Her skin, I'm actually like looking at her picture on my desktop right now. It's super even, but it still looks natural and it looks more on the matte side. So I feel like this foundation is going to do just that, and I really do love this stuff. So now that we're done evening out the skin tone, I'm not going to go into concealer just yet. I'm going to wait until we finish the eyes. But starting with the brows, I always like starting with those. I'm going to be using my Anastasia brow wiz in Brunette. You guys know I love this, and she has a very natural looking brows, which I absolutely love. So I'm just going to fill them in lightly and make sure to comb through them really well. Now she's rocking this beautiful natural smoky eye with a little bit of shimmer on the lower lash line. So before getting into eyeshadow, I'm going to be priming my lids with my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. And I love this stuff because it's super easy to apply with this doe foot applicator. So hopping into shadows, I didn't really get any good pictures of her eyelids, so it's a little bit hard and I'm just going by like the way her eye looks when it's open. So today I'm going to be using my Inglot Palette. This is something that I absolutely love. It's something that I cherish from Jerome and I's trip to Chicago because here in Ohio I can't get my hands on these, but if you have the chance, I would really suggest it. It just comes with a lot of these neutrally colors, and I feel like it's a lot of what she's wearing. Like I said, it's a very natural eye with just like almost a deep matte brown in the crease. So I'm going to start out and go all over my lid with like a skin tone color first, just to get that blended out and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my crease, and I'm just going to lay down a really nice light color that has a little bit of brown in it. So I'm going to choose probably this one right here. It's just a really nice medium, almost gray brown. I'm just going to apply that very lightly to my crease. And sorry for my rickety old mirror. Next up, I'm going to move on to a little bit of shimmer, and it really looks like in the photo she has a very natural lid almost toward her inner corners, and then that shimmer really goes on to just around her tear ducts and onto the bottom lash line. So I'm going to be taking my Inglot palette again, and I'm going to be using this really nice taupey color. If I can find the actual numbers of these shadows, I'll be sure to list them down below. So I'm just going to take like a flat brush like this, and I'm going to make sure to get it wet a little bit. No, this is not hairspray, it is just regular tap water, but I'm just going to do that to bring out the shimmer just a little bit more. Don't worry if it looks just a little bit messy. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush now with no water and go into it one more time just to blend everything out. Next, I'm just going to be deepening things up just a little bit more with a darker brown. So I'm going to be going into this one right here. if you can tell the one I'm pointing to right there. It's coming off a little bit cooler on camera, but it's a really, really nice deep brown. And I'm just going to go in with like this Sephora domed crease brush. You don't have to use these exact brushes or even these exact colors. Just something that's very, very similar is going to give you the exact same look. So I'm just going to use this toward the outer part of my lid and also blend it up just a little bit into my crease, using it as like an outer V shade. Moving on to a little bit warmer of a brown, I'm going to break out of my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to probably mix just a little bit of Espresso with Sable because Sable is pretty warm. And I see in the photo that it's more toward her outer corner, so I'm just going to dust this really, really lightly with like a fluffy crease brush just on that outer edge of where we smoked it out and also before my brow bone. For liner, I'm going to be using a brown one today, and this is one of my favorites actually. It's from Sephora, and it's one of their contour eye pencils in Tiramisu. I got this in a set around summertime, and it had all these awesome, really nice colors in it, and one of them just happened to be this really awesome brown. It's nothing too dark, and in the photo, I don't feel like she went super crazy with the eyeliner. It's not like a black or anything. It's just very, very natural looking. So I'm going to smudge this across my upper lash line, being very careful not to make it too thick and not adding a wing as well, but I'm also going to really smush it just in the outer corners between my bottom lashes. And as I'm doing this, I really feel like her liner is a lot more smoky, so I'm just going to pick up one of the matte browns that I have. In either palette, it really doesn't matter. I think Espresso would work really nice for this in the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm just going to smudge it out and make it as smoky as possible. And then I'm just going to make sure to touch up that really, really nice sparkle that she has going on right around our tear duct on the lower lash line. I'm just going to be using kind of just like the same flat brush and then that really sparkly color that we used on the lid. So now that we have the eyeshadow pretty much done, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Maybelline Camouflaging Concealer. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers of all time. It's fantastic, and I'm going to just be using a little bit of that on my Sigma Precision Angled P84 brush, and I'm really going to use it to camouflage my under eye circles and to also really clean up these edges. And then I'm just going to use whatever's left to really just go around my face and conceal. So now that that's done, I'm not going to set anything yet. Her skin looks like it has just a little bit of dewiness to it, so I don't want to cake on the powder at all. I am going to go back to the eyes though. I don't know why I like doing that, but I just like adding concealer to really see where I am and to see if my shadows are looking okay. But now that we have all of that done, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I don't do this on an everyday basis at all. I hardly ever do it, but since we're going to be adding just a little bit of false lashes, just very, very natural ones today, I'm going to do it so they blend in nicely. Now the false lashes are totally optional, and that's up to you, but after doing that, I'm going to apply just a few coats of a favorite mascara of mine. I love this Almay One Coat Triple Effect Mascara because it has this amazing brush with two different sizes of bristles. One's a little bit longer, one's shorter, and I just feel like that's such a great idea for a mascara wand. So guys, I'm sorry, but this tutorial has taken a little bit of a change. I'm not going to use the lashes that I planned just because when I put them on, they just did not look as natural as Jen did in the photo. And that's the one thing that I loved about it. So I really just didn't feel like sticking those on made that much of a difference, and it just made it look a little bit more fussy. So I just went ahead and took them off. I touched up the liner just slightly, and I made sure to add one more coat of mascara to my upper lashes to make sure they were just as black and as voluminous as possible. And then I just added a tiny bit to my lower lashes, and I'm now just going to smoke out my lower lash line just a tiny bit with Sable, just to warm things up a little bit and get more of that smokiness that she has going on. Moving on to cheeks, I'm going to be using two products today because her cheeks are a very nice pinky coral color. So I'm going to first go in with this really nice cream blush that I fell in love with over the summer. This is from Lipstick Queen, and this is their, oh gosh, does it not even have a sticker on it? It's their Jungle Queen blush, I believe. I'll look on the site and put the exact name down below, but it's a super bright, really nice peachy pink, and I'm just going to apply that very lightly on the tops of my cheekbones. So now that we got the pink, we need the coral. So I'm going to be using my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso number 5, and I feel like a lot of you probably have this. I feel like everyone does, honestly. It's talked about so much, but it's just that really, really perfect, nice coral pink color, but it also has a really, really nice shimmer to it. So it's going to bring life to our face. It's going to bring just a little bit of more dewiness like she has, and I'm just going to apply that with one of my Sigma blush brushes. For lips, I'm going to go right in the middle of like a nude and a pink, and that's very, very uncommon for me because I love some color, but her lip combo in this photo is beautiful. So I'm going to start out and try to recreate it with this Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick in Bright Berry. This is like the perfect, almost just medium pink color. It has some really, really nice sheen to it, and I just feel like it looks like the color that's on her lips. Now to get that almost rose gold shimmer she has to her lips, I'm going to be breaking out my Naked Lip Gloss in Sesso. If you guys recently saw my review of the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette, you will know that this is included, and I just really, really felt like when I saw this picture, I'm like, it just looks so much like this lip gloss. So I'm just going to apply this lightly. The formula is really nice. I'm not a huge lip gloss person at all, and I find it very, very comfortable, and I think the color is beautiful. So guys, here's the finished look. Please leave me a comment down below telling me how close I got to recreating this look. I think I came kind of close, but I just don't feel like I'm super great at like looking at a photo and recreating the look, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So please make sure to go check out all of the other beautiful girls and the beautiful looks in this collaboration. I seriously cannot wait to go check them out myself. So at the end of this video, there's going to be an end card with all of their looks as well as the links, so you can just go pick and choose whatever celebrity you want to see. So I just think this is so exciting and so fun. But also all of the links, if you're interested, will be listed down in the description box. As always, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!